Gene Pitney's career as a singer was equally successful. He was offered a brill-building song from Hal David and Burt Bacharach.
Now, that started with two trumpets, and they had a tension. You don't hear them on the piano necessarily, but they started like this. You recall that. And then the rhythm came in. That started the whole record off with that tension that I felt was indicative of the lyric that Hal David wrote.
24 Hours from Tulsa is, one of my favorite songs. It's a story it's a short story song. I try to do that as often as I can if the melody leads me down that road, and that melody sure did. I mean, hopefully every lyric writer hears something when they hear music, more than just the music. The music has to say something to you. And the music said 24 Hours from Tulsa and told me that whole story. But I had never been to Tulsa. I don't know, the sound of it sounded good. Tulsa sounded right.
Burt came in and sat down and played it. And there's one thing about Burt Bacharach as well. I've tried to explain this to people, and it's difficult. But Burt's not really a trained singer, doesn't have a great voice. And I think his instrument is actually trumpet, more so than piano. But when he sits down and plays a song for you, you're never going to do it as good as him. I don't know what it is about it, but there's a piece of him that he leaves in every one of his songs.
Right away, that's like, pretty damn good. That's really like, that captures your ear. I mean, you hear that much. Well, you were talking about different, that's different. Right off the bat, that's different.
I tried to emulate it, and like I said, he was doing that thing with dearest. I can see him with his head. Dearest, 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 darling, I had...
Where do you place the title? That's the first thing a lyric writer says to himself, or even asks, if he's confused, to the composer, where do you hear the title? It seems perfect when you find the spot for it, and well, that's the only place it could be, but that's not true. It could be in a lot of places.
Now, something else happened in the middle of that record when the lyrics said, and we were dancing closely. Everything was doubled up. The time suddenly was twice as fast. The trumpets were double tonguing like this. We were going for a peak that would make the record rise up to finally come down. Now, we only had 2.5 minutes to do it in. So we were looking for that complete rise, the maximum, and then come to the utter despair at the end. Do you remember the last lyric was, I never can go home anymore. And there was that guitar chord. I hate to do this to